wanna play God for a little, control my own thoughts for a little. I wanna feel alive for a little, and I wanna die for a little. I wanna feel safe for a little.
Say hi. Poop. What is going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today.
Wait, there you go. You weren't focused.
Are we good?
Yeah. Keep that in there.
What is going on, guys? Take two. Welcome to today's video. What we're doing today is we're going to the gym. We're also working out with George or Fitness IQ, hitting a back session with him. Good friend that I have met through the online fitness community. Where I met him in person, I was like, damn, this is a really cool guy that I would love to hang out with regardless of if we had the same interest or not. So, and George is a super strong guy, very knowledgeable online trainer, strength-based trainer, so it's gonna be cool to hang out with him, work out. And besides that, we're gonna continue the vegan lifestyle, a little bit of a quick vegan grocery haul slash meals. I'm not really sure what's gonna be in the video, so I'm kind of rambling, but before we hit the gym, we're going to try Bodybuilding.com's signature series new pre-workout. I have had it once before, so I know that it's freaking bomb. This is the fruit punch flavor, and after we try this, we're gonna head to the gym. So I'll literally see you in like 2 seconds. What we're doing right now, George and I are starting out with lat pull down, first movement, knocked out some warm-up sets, pull up, and we're doing, I think, 4 sets per movement, 3-4 sets. Taking it super casual. I don't see George too often, so we're kind of just chilling, going hard but not really, and let's get into it. How's the workout?
It's really good. Now that I have my headphones working. I got in the zone immediately.
AirPod life. George, what are we doing now?
Gonna be doing some rear delt flies.
Hey.
Super excited with some alternative bicep curls for the girls. I forgot Brian is wifed up, I'm sorry.
Oh,
what do you mean? But for the girl. There we go, for the girl.
Girls.
Hey, keep myself conservative.
Dude, it's amazing how far off I am from doing it. Oh. Pull-ups.
Just at least do hang five. Boom.
Oh. One day when I grow up,
hey, man.
and I'm like George.
Bro, you're shredded as fuck, first of all.
How's the rest of your workout been?
Really good. I did some handstand and some stretching.
And now we're heading into get some of that good. Picking up some tempeh, picking up some tofu, protein sources. So wrapped up the workout. As I told you guys, we're going to do a quick grocery haul, sticking with the meatless theme this week and keep it going. And yeah, let's get into it.
Some of them might not.
Might be new.
30 calories per.
We can screenshot this.
This is what happens when you're like 4'5".
Fuck. This is when vloggers get in trouble.
That's why. Kobe's a basketball player that misses everything.
Oh, okay. I am lost. This is the second time I've picked this up.
What is going on, guys? So, wrapped up the workout. George and I hit a back day. Talked through that a little bit with you guys. Now, posted on my Instagram a photo of George and I right here, asking you guys to basically ask us questions. Any questions you may have, whether it be fitness related, whether it be just life related. I think we got about 40, 50 questions, so we'll go through, we'll hit some of the high ones, some of the good ones, and just know that we're gonna split up this Q&A. So half the good ones are gonna be on my channel, and then I'll have George's video linked in the description for the second half of the questions. Go ahead, jump over to his channel to see those. All right, let's get into it.
Hunter Henriksen asks,
One of my clients.
oh, that's funny. What are both of your favorite muscle groups to train and least favorite?
Damn. Bro, so I feel as though we like to train the stuff that we're strongest at, right? And that's no different for me. So I like training back because I feel as though my back is the strongest part, my strongest body part, and it's my most developed, and I get the most compliments on it. And then vice versa, the least calves, no calves. What about you?
Take two. For me, man, we're talking about muscle groups. I primarily love training movements more. That makes sense, like the squat, right? But in terms of muscle groups, I have to say that I enjoy, I would say also training back.
Back.
Yeah, just because it's just, you also tend to
Deadlifts.
get a bicep pump, you get a chest pump in there a little bit, and least favorite is probably abs and calves.
How long does it typically take to gain muscle mass? How long did it take you both? And what are some effective and natural tips for the gains? So first question is, how long does it typically take to gain muscle mass? That's relative. It depends how much muscle you're trying to gain. I would say you can start seeing impressive results in as little as a couple weeks, honestly, especially if you're a newbie. But if you're looking for a transformation, like I'm talking like 10, 20 pounds of muscle gain where you're looking at a side by side and you're like, that doesn't look like the same person. That's gonna take 5 years, 10 years, you know? It's all relative, but know that the gains will come much quicker as if you're a new lifter, let's say.
Yeah, I definitely agree. A lot of it has to do with one, training age, right? So how long you've been training. Under 6 months, you're most likely to see more significant gains opposed to a 2-year intermediate. And then the more advanced you get, the least amount of muscle you're able to actually put on. Again, an individual who is obese as well will most likely tend to put on more muscle at a faster rate because of now we're getting body recomposition, right? Also age, and again, what does your training look like, right? Are you in a caloric surplus? Like all these things are taken into account, guys. So.
And to tie into what George just said about eating in a caloric surplus, the second part of the question is, what are some effective and natural tips for the gains? My tip would be eating in a caloric surplus, making sure you're not only nourishing yourself to maintain the same weight, but nourishing yourself beyond your caloric needs so you can actually grow that muscle.
Absolutely. And guys, you don't have to give yourself 1,000 calorie caloric surplus. Like you could easily give yourself a 200 caloric surplus and make some significant gains. Again, a lot of it's gonna come from progressive overload in your training program, along with working within those hypertrophy rep ranges, right? 8 to 12. And staying within those percentages of the 1 rep max, which is 65 to 75%. If you could choose a superhero to fight alongside with in a battle, who would you pick? That's fucking good. That's a pretty good question, actually.
Superhero?
A superhero to fight along with.
Damn. So, you guys might be disappointed because I feel as though in the online fitness community and the bodybuilding community in general, I feel as though everyone loves the comics and loves the superheroes. Personally, I'm not a big Marvel, I'm not a big DC comics guy. I go and see the movies, but I don't read them, and I don't really, you know, I don't really get into it, but I have been referred to as Clark Kent before when I had my accounting position, and I love me some Superman. So I have no justification for that, but Superman, bro. What about you?
We're so basic, but I would have to say Batman.
Bro, that was the debate. That was the debate in my head.
The reason why I say Batman is just because, dude, he has no superpowers. He's just really rich and super smart.
Looks like a badass.
Oh, that mobility though.
Do y'all even lift? No.
No, only on days that end with a Y.
Sydney Fitness, best do it for a Q&A. Thank you.
Hey.
I'd like to know both of your experiences dealing with negativity from people who didn't understand what you were doing social media fitness-wise. Damn. I love getting questions like this. So me personally, I'm blessed to never have gotten negativity from a family member or friends. Like, I can't even think of one time when a friend or a family member has not liked what I was doing. Brian, you're posting shirtless photos on Instagram. What's the deal? You know, never got any of that because I think I was pretty clear with my intentions from the get-go with starting my fitness business that I wanted to help people. If there was no rhyme or reason or point or end goal with it, I can see my friends and family not really understanding it, giving me some flack for it, but that was never the case. Anonymous people on the internet, however, they'll always be there. They'll always be there to bring you down, and you know, just understand that that's a reflection more of them than it is on yourself. What about you?
All right, damn, that statement, though. Ooh, your perspective of me is a reflection of you. That was fire. I like that. Like Brian, I've always been very blessed that my family members, friends, loved ones have always supported me in pretty much every endeavor that I have tried to achieve, specifically with the fitness stuff. It's been more empowering to them, if anything. So honestly, if that is the case and you are struggling with that, I guess my advice to you would be that you need to sit down with them and be very clear about how much this means to you, right? And if they love you and they respect you, they'll support it. They won't necessarily agree with it. They might not like it, but they would support it. And that's where it needs to come down with, like, look, you might not like it, you might not understand it, but I just need you to support me through this time in my life where I am trying to succeed and chasing something that I love. Like, how can you not respect something like that? You see what I'm saying? So give that a try. Just be honest. Effective communication.
All right, guys, 4 more questions, super easy. Jump on over to George's channel if you want to see the other ones. We saved the best ones for last.